Let's get it. 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 English. Go for one of these. Oh, 500? Hold on. An Anglo-Dutch from a 500 is kind of ludicrous, though. I want to push this. That's why. I can push here to stop him from taking my knife immediately. Suavemente. Let's just shoot the king back, honestly. Suave. Suave. Brutal. Gotta move the king now. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's good? Skills Spider TV. How you doing, man? First and foremost, free bishop. I'll just block first. My boy Dion is back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to place in his thorny. Oof. Brutal checkmate. That's a good checkmate by him, honestly. Maybe I wasn't supposed to take. I could have just went down. I think I would have been winning. Yo, bro, just came across your stream and dropped a follow before I head now. Respect the hustle. I actually know a big Twitch streamer with 412 who helps streamers grow, real viewers, active chat, and supporter who donates to sub regular serious about taking your channel to the next level. Add him on Discord. No. No Discord stuff. No. Oh, I thought I changed it. My fault. Gotta change it to chess. Literally thought I changed it. Alright, let's get it. Wow, these people must be like surfing or something. Is that the Paraguay flag? Yeah, Paraguay. Not smurfing, but you know, not at their actual rating level. Ain't no one reading that paragraph. Grab with the bishop. Okay. I want to castle easily. Felt my knight actually. Prevent that. Coolio. So then we'll maybe jump in. And I'm literally just about to hit that right there. I mean his attack though. Going the right way about it. At least we can close his attack, but he's up pieces for sure. Yeah, he's cooking for sure though. I didn't mean to dock that. Yeah, this guy is cooking for sure. The very least, look to get rid of that knight. Lay my knight there. It's the queen. His knight can't go there yet, which is a nice little touch. Ooh, and I can use this as a lift. To lift my rooks. Yeah, because you have to move the queen. That's your gripe. Right? Simply just looking to hit that pawn. Can I sacrifice? Don't think I can yet. If I jump here, go there. No other checks though. Loki should be decent. I mean, I lose my queen though. So yes, not ideal. I can't imagine this is too bad though. Just can't. That's a free knight now. And he's low on time. We'll push the matter. Play check. check. Not sure if all these checks are great. Let's look to get rid of that rook there, though. Oh my! If I moved it to a legal square, I would have flagged. I would have won. Yeah, these players are pretty freaking good, man. Really just let me get that control back, though. I'm just kind of not too worried also. I just look to go here myself. Develop. I for sure would have taken a trade in that position. Messed up. Man, these lobbies are competitive, bro. What's going on? 37. See if we can catch them off guard. And I'm completely protected, which is just a nice addition. It was two hanging pawns. I think we can catch this guy off guard too. Because he's got 37 wins. There's no way he's taking me that serious, you know? I know my angle's a little bit better. Trades is the way. And not losing on time. King this does nothing. No, he just kings a pawn unless I'm tripping. Nope, I'm not tripping because I could just take. Since that is a rook there, I can just take there. That would be very protected. Let's see, am I missing a check? Dear God, I hope I'm not missing like a lethal check somewhere. Don't think so. He's just kind of playing fast now, so I think he messed up somewhere. Ah, so stupid of me. Very stupid of me. I'll take a trade. You know, if I just go here, I think I'm okay. Had to be a mistake though. Got lost in the sauce there. I should have drawn at least, bro. This is just a really competitive tourney though. It's free pawn. Nice. Thank you so much for following, man. Really appreciate it. All right, this should be the first one. Jeez, man. Whew, had a rocky start. Finally scooped one. Yep. Glad I didn't take the pawn. It was not free. Try to force a trade. All right, I think this for sure is forcing trades. Yeah, there we go. All right, man. We got our first win. Big. Deep breath. Finally breathe now. Open out that first win, getting some points on the board. Good night. Fastest way to make trades. Trades is the fastest way to win in this. Oh, I could have played pawn up. No means am I losing, but like I did have a better move. All right, get all the trades and I'll be up. So, very good. They're getting a little streak going. Our wins, that is. A little nervous about what he can do over there. So we're gonna hit the queen. He can't take the knight yet, nor can he really. Oh, what am I talking about? He checked me. Ooh. Block with the knight. Use a double knight action to get in there, even if he takes this pawn. That's nice. Oh, that's even better. No, I take here. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. And then I got mated. Yeah, these people aren't really their rating. They're a lot better than they actually playing right now. Everybody in here is like really good. All right, Dion, I expect 1600 by the end of the stream. Or diamond tier and rainbow. Oh, easy, diamond, easy. All right, what are we sitting at? 28 points. Maybe he's a little. All right, if he's not going for it, I'm gonna go for it. First. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I was say, unless he closes the position. For sure, it'd be an interesting move if he did. I don't think he was prepared to take E also. Yeah, he was not. So we're looking good. The hanging pawn. Gotta move that bishop again. Which sucks. Or play queen here. I'm gonna play knight out here. Oh, we could trade. That pawn is almost hanging, so I need to get this knight on a better square, and I think probably could have played that first. I didn't want to waste time, so I don't blame myself. Definitely don't want to lose this bishop, so I'll just kick the knight. I need to really start paying attention better. Not playing a bad game, but I'm losing focus. Definitely costing me. I don't want to trade. Hit that pawn. I go here. He lets me get off. If I go here, that traps his queen. And d2 the queen trap. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. You gotta take the bishop. Nice. That was actually a really, really good move that I found there. Yeah, that was a really good move I found there. We're gonna play the Caro. Man, I want to know who these people are, man. These people are really good, no matter what their rating is. Should have doubled his pawns. I don't know why I thought about that. Now let's give him something to think about, though. Unless he pushes first. Yep. Was expecting the push. I had a more concrete plan, though. Let's go for this. That way, at the very least, the bishop, he can't bring his bishop out now. We trade. But now he just has less pieces in the attack. Has to be not as ideal a situation for him. Try to get the queen trade going. Anytime he moves that rook, we're gonna trade. Right. They're no longer threatening a trade. Is there anything else being threatened for? We're just gonna go second rank with it, man. Like, if you're gonna give me that much room, I'm going second. I'm going straight second rank with it, you know? He doubles up on that file. I'm just not convinced, man. I'm gonna get my other rook here. He can go for something like this and this. That's gotta be too low. Yeah, I can pin him first. Pin his rook. Then if he tries to go for something like pawn push, I could just take this pawn. So that's actually a beautiful move. Yeah, that's a very beautiful move. And he can't just protect it either, because then I would have hit him with a crazy tactic. So we're just gonna, yeah, now we're gonna grab this pawn, start breaking open his defenses. We're gonna go rook here, because I can't get back ranked fast enough. So he's gonna have to play this. All right, he's going now. He's just straight up going for back rank mate. Ah, dang. The tourney ended. I should have expected that. All right, well. Still very fun. Fantastic overall play. Next, I'm gonna try to grow my rating. I recently hit 1500 blitz. I'm gonna try to go for 1600 next. Let's go for it. I wonder where everyone is today. Feels lonely. Eagle isn't here to scare you. Don't give her any ideas, man. I feel like you're about to summon her. She's gonna feel it. She's gonna feel a disturbance in the forest and just jump scare me. Right, they're coming out the gate hot. 1491. He's really trying to get to 1500. My opponent, that is. We're just gonna go knight. Slide the rook over. Quite the aggressive guy, aren't you? We're just gonna push our pawn. Bring out our bishop. And just castle. And I was actually in a position very similar to this where I went here. He goes here. I take. Check. He slides over. I take, and I can't do that because if I go here and we get here, then I was typically take. And he takes, I take, and my position would just be open. So instead of that, what would I do instead? Let's go here. I want him to think about it at least. Okay. Cool. Then I'll go h4, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll just go h4. He'll probably push. This guy wasn't ready. Guy was not ready at all. All right, let's get it going. We're gonna run our eagle. Takes. Bring out the knight. Just fan Keto immediately. We're gonna like not push any pawns in the center until now. We're gonna just go for it. Yeah, he just kind of let me just do anything I wanted. Kind of weird. It was very weird. I think he's gonna let me. Then he removes his knight. Jesus Christ, he is letting me get everything everywhere. Mm, mm, mm. Bro, just let me swarm every single one of my pieces, bro. he just let me, yeah, he just let me do everything, bro. Everything I wanted. 1,600 income and trust. Oh my goodness, yeah, the break I took must have been working, bro. I played a 2,200 rated game and just borderline stacked my bishop at the end. Like, dog, I am cooking with fire. Cooking with fire right now. All right, we got our friend from Brazil here. Quite aggressive. And I haven't committed any pawns in the center either. That was interesting. If I let him get this off, that'd be kind of brutal. I mean, not really too much of an issue though. If I'm correct. Should I just play something like bishop here? Can I go here with it? Can't block. What if I go up? Really playing with the notion of jumping forward. Because his knight hangs. Playing with the notion of jumping forward or pushing the pawn, and when he takes, then going here. I don't think he has any checks after, so that would be pretty brutal. If I got him with something like that, I might go that. Nah, I want to just go forward. Oh. I was about to say, bro, for a second, I was like, I thought I calculated that. I was so disappointed in myself. Silly me. I've already calculated that out. I mean, he had some counterplay though, right? He could have at least tried. He could have played rook e1. I would have had to move my king. Or, no, that's a free pawn, so I would have taken the pawn. Then tried to push. He could have tried something, at least. I don't know. It's old Benoni. Feeling kind of good. We're going to old Benoni. Bring out the knights. And castle. Here. Nice coming there. Just develop. I mean, he's letting me. Oh, what are you doing? That isn't that wrong? Like letting me slow push my pawn to e4. Then I get a pin on your knight. Feels disgusting. That feels putrid. I kind of want your bishop. Kind of want your bishop. I mean, that's still just a strong bishop, though, so. I do want that bishop, but I don't need to move. And I kind of want to play h5. Because we know this is coming next. Let's go for h5. Well, I thought it was coming next. Guess he had a change of heart. Anytime you want it. Yep, I was waiting. Really took your time there. Gotta go knight. Oh. Or pawn. What does that look like? Dion was he's here. Pats are miss you, Evo. Okay, I saw that move. Cool. Saw said move again. Do I launch? Let's launch. Keep launching. I don't have enough time. W grind, thank you, Eagle, until you've distracted me. Flip. Sorry, not sorry. I gotta take a deep breath. Eagle's here now. You know what? We're gonna play some bullet. Actually, that jump scare actually did throw me off too. I was like, that thing said, I said, because I'm always so focused. I'm always so like, all right. Oh dang, my bad. Eagle, you know you're good. You know you're all good in my book. Especially when he's playing such foolishness. They're gonna make it easy for me anyway. Gotta get that money, man. Money, man. I gotta keep my bishop. Coolio. Coolio for Shulio. In the castle, then we're gonna be in the process of kicking his knight. And then making sure his bishop isn't having as much fun. The notif would mess me up. I just gave away my bishop. Ooh. Let it slide. I really don't want to lose this bishop. We're going to begin to fortify. That's a free pawn. If I go here, then go there. That's pretty bad for him. Yeah, if I go here, sack the bishop. Oh, good move. But I mean, I'm just gonna still bring my pieces into the game. I probably should have taken a pawn. Yeah, I probably should have taken the pawn. Pretty sure I'm still okay though. Made it for a reason. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I did it a little wrong. Darn, I'm not calculating right, which is the frustrating part of this. Yeah, I'm pretty good now. Especially I get my knight there. And now I think he's one move late-ish. Infinite sub glitch. Infinite sub glitch is crazy. Dog, imagine getting your king smothered like this, dog. He was for sure winning too. I want y'all to know he was for sure winning. Yeah, I just go here first. And even if it takes, take the check. Can I take here first? No, I would lose initiative. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've been playing out of my mind recently. Like, I mean, I'm converting crazy positions. And God forbid I'm not losing in the beginning, I'm playing stellar chess, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Oh, game review isn't it? But whatever. Yeah, I felt like this was wrong, Loki. Oh, this was still a draw. Even when I was down a bishop, this was still a draw. Then he started messing up. I could have already taken it. Oh, because my queen hits this pawn. Yeah, it was a bit slow. Yeah, I'm playing like a GM when when not distracted by Eagle. Eagle missed my 2200 rated game. Oh, I can still just take and sack. Yeah, it took too long to take that pawn. I was forgetting that my queen could just go there immediately. Probably taking way too long. I feel like y'all are in the chat saying like, yo, take. Come on, please. Take, please. All right, so yeah. We're gonna run a Carl advance variation. Cool. Ew, Caro. Ew, you, man. How about that? Go for that bishop. Thank you. Who dares? Who dares? I want a jump scare, but it's rated. Yo, what's good? Remember me, man? Of course, my boy Caleb in the building. That's a free pawn. My boy Caleb in the building. How you doing, man? It has been a little minute. Moves the king over. Interesting move. I don't think he can play a move that protects and attacks his pawn. So we're gonna move our bishop and just cashel. Cashel. Cashel is the fancy way of saying castle. If you were unsure of what I was saying. We're gonna go. We're gonna plug this. He can play there now. If he does, he'd be kind of a maniac though. Nice. We can hit the knight and hit the pawn. Now if we go here, we can just hit. I'm actually kind of. Nah, let's. I don't know if I'm okay with. I'm actually okay with it. Me personally, I'm okay with it. That's embarrassing. Kind of embarrassing. You want to play me? I've gotten better, and thanks. Yeah, you want to play against me? Yeah. 100%. Let's play, bro. Let's run it. Yeah, I don't know what he's planning, but probably gonna do something like this. Try to checkmate me there. It does not work, my good friend. I see what you're thinking, but my queen doesn't come back to guard it. Okay, because I do have just enough time to play here, and then play here, and then play here, and get some counterplay. It doesn't matter if you ever play here, buddy boy. I'm gonna take. Buddy boy, I'm gonna take. So yeah, let's go here. And if he tries to get this and this so that he can then play here, it's gonna take too long and I'm gonna see it. But Caleb, I've gotten better too. If you've noticed, I'm now 1500 blitz. Ooh. Alright, this guy doesn't want to win. We're gonna take here. I beat a 1680. That's nothing. Okay, Caleb. Caleb, what's your rating? I forgot. What's your rating now? I did forget. I don't know. Let's go here. 560 around there. Blitz or rapid? 560. That rook is unprotected. So say it with me, class. What did he just do? He hung his piece. All right. Let's. Ooh, I'm running low on time though. There we go. All right, yeah, go ahead and send a request. Send a request and we could play a game. Do you want to play blitz or rapid? An unrated. Make sure it's unrated. Right, let's get it popping, man. We're gonna play a Karo Khan system. Oh yeah, that's right. And my rapid is higher than my blitz too. We're gonna just play something like this. As long as he doesn't get weird on me. Nice principle. Principal. We're gonna look to immediately destroy your pawn structure. I take anyway. Well, I bring the bishop out. There is no way for me to immediately punish that, so I mean, I've got my targets still. I do still have my targets. Ooh. I gotta mentally prepare myself. It's kind of mentally straining when you play a lot of blitz and prepare yourself for a lot of blitz and have to go back into like a rapid time format, because now I'm like waiting for something to happen, and the more I wait, the more I'm kind of like almost burning myself out. Like I need to take deep breaths again, you know? Does it look like I've gotten better? Yeah, honestly, I forgot you were 600, 500 rated, because you're playing all good moves. Maybe B3's like not right. Playing that to that is probably not the most efficient, but I don't think I'm playing the most efficient way either. You know, I don't really. I need to study. I haven't studied the line that in depth recently. Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing inherently wrong with Bishop F4 also. This is unrated. It is unrated, I guess, by your logic. I feel like I'm starting to try. I'm doing too much now. Let's go. I got the lifted glasses. That cannot be something y'all are striving to get. That cannot be like an achievement. Gotta get that money, man. Uh-uh. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I don't know. I can just feel you about to like mess up though, you know? But like the amount of time you take, kind of some of the moves too, I could just feel that you don't really like understand what I'm going for on a deeper level, which makes me more confident. Cause I'm for sure going. I'm for sure planning some stuff. For sure. And I don't think you're really on that level of stopping it, you know? I mean, you're doing well so far. Like, no complaints from me here. I feel like my positioning is better. I mean, again, it could be. I'm just explaining my thought process as I'm playing. Because there were some people I was playing in this Blitz tournament, and their positioning. I mean, their rating said 700, but I felt so much pressure when I was playing them, and they started beating me, and they ended up beating me, and I could tell from the jump. I was like, oh yeah, these guys are like strong, like higher level than what they appear to be. You aren't playing like a 500. You're playing really solid. Like you're playing really good, but I don't know. I don't really feel much of a danger playing you though, you know? And like you're playing good, but I think it's also the amount of time you're taking. And again, you could just be making some serious calculations. Like you could have a minuscule better position. Like maybe I could be reading it wrong, but I do want to explain my feeling right now, like my current thought process of the entire thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for this double pawns. Like, yes, my whole idea was to take this pawn in the center. Like I was for sure gunning for this pawn and making that a weakness. But now I'm looking to like kick your bishop, trade that off. I'm gonna aim at this pawn back here. I just took your knight here, so we're gonna double up your pawns there. Like I feel like I've got some fantastic prospects myself. And yeah, like I'm gonna take there, and now you've also freed this line too. But again, I'm not gonna say freed because then I would be hanging this pawn just completely. Or no, I wouldn't be. No, I wouldn't be hanging the pawn per se, but no, I would be hanging it because I think you could take, and then I would leave this pawn, and my position would start to fall. Yeah, I think it would just. I think hanging is the right word in that situation. But yeah, I'm actually just gonna castle. Probably just take advantage of your, like your bishop feels poorly placed to me too. Your bishop on e3, it's not really doing anything. It's helping hold the structure together, but as far as like playing the game, it's kind of overworked. Like my queen, I'm pretty sure later on will be able to attack pieces and continue to keep pressure. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you just slide the rook over, mitigating that, pushing my pawn. Okay, what do I want to do next? Uh, all right, I got my ideas. Yeah, I got my ideas. Hit the queen. So here, got a few different prospects. For one, yeah, you're running compared to me, you are way lower on time. And again, for me personally, that's a telltale sign where I'm just like, yeah, I feel like I'm doing really well. I have a couple different ideas here. I always wanted to put my knight there, and I always wanted to bring my queen into the game here. And I can pretty much do any one I want. And I also kind of want to break down your pawns though here. So let's do that. Let's do that, because I can always bring my my knight up, but I won't always get this opportunity to break down your pawn structure. Am I missing a move? Oh, I did miss bishop here. That's a pretty bad skewer actually. Let's go ahead and hit your bishop. No, you saw it. Yeah, I did. I missed it though. I missed it. So you are. I think your position is now easily better. I easily would say your position is better now. So yeah, let's plug this though. Cool. Hitting my rook. No, thank you, my good sir. Yeah, again, man, I'm just not really worried, man. Oh, did I speak too soon? Nope. Pieces forked. Yeah, man, I don't know why, bro. And I can't explain it. I can't really explain it, but the whole, come on, you're worried about, I can't explain it, bro. I just wasn't worried. Even when I thought I was going to lose my knight, I just wasn't worried. Like, are you playing a good game? You're playing fantastic. You're playing a great game. 500, you should at least be double your rating. At least. You should be more, but you know, at the very least, like facts, cold hard facts, you should at least be double your rating. You're playing a fantastic game right now. But I was not worried this entire game. I genuinely was not worried this entire game. The whole game. Even when I made that blunder and blundered a pawn and almost got skewered, I wasn't worried. Even when I thought I was about to lose my knight, I don't know, man. I just wasn't worried. That's a free rook. Felt like you were taking too long to process certain thoughts and attacks. It felt like you weren't really threatening me in certain cases. A lot of stuff felt watered down. Yeah. Yeah, man. Those are just some of the reasons. And now I have this impenetrable fortress. I'm going to take this pawn and just push to the oblivion. And I mean, there's some counterplay for you, but again, yeah, you burnt all your time in a rapid game. And I was going to go for this pawn. Now I'd prefer to go for this pawn. And then That's way better because now I can get my rooks into the game. Now both my rooks are on the open file. Like I was gonna have to settle for this pawn, like whatever, I'll just settle. Now both my rooks on the open file. And again, you're already losing, but putting both my rooks on the open file is, boy oh boy, I'm going to have the best day of my life. And I know what you're thinking, I'll just come back here. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna sacrifice all my pieces here. That bishop is gone no matter what you want to say about it. Cool. I'm just going for a full-on trade. We're just trading all the pieces off the board now. And I'm going for these pawns. And I easily know how to convert this position. I'm just going to keep pushing until I make another queen, actually. But I'm not going to pre-move it because you could go here. And then you could go here. And you could go here. Alright, and now we're just going to smoke you up out of there. We'll go here with it. We'll go here with it. Make a little net. That's mate. GG's. We can play another game, honestly, though. Like, you are not a 500. Like, let's see what game review says you're rated. You should probably be rated at least 1200. Again, me personally, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all. Yeah, look, game review rated you 1300. 1300. You played phenomenal. You played phenomenal. And you only had about 2 points in the game where you had a advantage, and that was here. When I made a mistake, and you should have kicked my bishop. And after the bishop kick, I would have taken. You would have taken. I would have, probably castled or something. And yeah, you would have had to play something like bishop e2 in order to keep your 1 point like advantage, which is unfindable. So that's a very difficult advantage to really pinpoint. But the only other point where you had a substantial advantage was here. When I went rook to c. So even though I gave up a pawn, yeah, my position the whole time was actually just, I mean, this was drawing, but this was the only move that kept me alive once I noticed that I was going to get skewered. But you playing here was wrong, which I didn't think it was, but you playing here apparently was wrong. And this wasn't how I was supposed to refute it. I was supposed to kick your bishop by playing a5. I probably should have spent some more time. But the only way you should have kept this advantage was if you were to play queen to f3, which again is barely findable, bro. I'm talking about this is barely findable because if when I go here, I was gonna take the pawn. You're supposed to go here, which is a great move. No, it's not barely findable because if I do go there, you're basically, my knight is trapped, but you're threatening the entire time to when I take right here to take back, like if you were to take with your rook, when you take with the rook, I take with the pawn, that'll open up the lines for the rook, which is insane. Very hard to find. But what if I were to play something like not pawn takes and I would have noticed that? Can we do increments, please? 100%. Yeah, let's do increments. What if I were to notice that? Oh, my knight would just be trapped. Yeah, my knight would just be trapped, which is, wow. Yeah, if you were to find that, I wouldn't have rated you 1300. I think you need to be at least like 1600 to find that tactic though. Like at least though 1600. And which is why if you were to start playing moves like that, I would start to feel nervous. I would get threatened because if you're finding tactics like that and you're applying that kind of pressure, that's the kind of stuff that would like make me nervous. You know what I mean? But yeah, you played fantastic. You still did play fantastic. Hey, and we hit the big 900 subscribers too on the YouTube. Shout out. I don't know. Let's go here or something. So yeah, if I were to play you how I play a 12, 1300, I'd probably just grind you down to a better position. Yeah, like that. That's at your rating. I don't think that's gonna do it. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna outplay me in a position like this. I purposely wouldn't want to play theory because play theory against lower rated players. If they have the theory memorized, they have a better chance. But in a position where you have to figure out the tactics, typically you favor the stronger person. Typically you favor the stronger person. And I am the stronger person, so I'm probably going to pull out this win again. And yeah, relatively, it'll be a fun game. I will tell you that though. This game, one thing I can say for sure is this game is going to be very fun. Yep, it's going to be very fun. Or should I put the moves I want to make on screen? Because you're low-key probably watching. Let's get some background music going though for now. All right, Deanne, what did you have for dinner? We got some nice fried rice here. I had some Chick-fil-A earlier. I didn't eat dinner. Yeah, my eating today hasn't been stellar. Ooh, why'd I kick the knight? Yeah, like those tactics aren't gonna work. That was a bad trade. That was a bad trade. A rook and a bishop. I mean, a knight and a bishop. Disappointed in you. Eat more so you can look like your AI pick. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, let's go here. Did I hang my knight? All right, damn, that's a free knight, bro. Free knight. No, it no, it ain't, bro. Okay, so in fact, that night was not free. I'm watching. All right, had to test you. Had to see if you were really a 500. You know, calm little test. Calm little test. A 500 would have for sure been like, wait a minute, you're right. Would have missed. Thank you. Thank you. I do need to eat more though. Seriously. That is a GG's, my good sir. I will say this was a worse game for you. But I don't think, I mean, I still don't think you played bad. I think you just thought that still mate. I'm gonna stop you from escaping. So you're gonna have to go there, and that's still mate. I think you just thought that that trade that you made before was okay. You know, the one where you put the bishop and hung your knight and thought that if you want a rook for a bishop and a knight, it's not an even trade though. Okay, so game review also did say this was one of your worst games though. Yeah, this was one of your worst games. I think that was your big mistake though. We can play again, hold up. I think that was your big mistake though, honestly. Yeah, all this was alright. Again, probably wasn't, I wasn't playing the sharpest for sure. But neither were you. We kind of kept giving back up position. And then inevitably, you did make a mistake. Being the lower rated player in positions that are really like murky. Yeah, that is not a good trade at all. Even if you get the pawn, horrible. Yeah, that was wrong. I probably, yeah, I don't know why I didn't take the pawn and hit your queen. Two birds with one stone, whatever. Got that. I got that. And by then this was over because your king, not only was your king super weak and exposed because I have no pawns in the way and I'm about to just launch a vicious attack. You're down material. Yeah, you're just down material too. And sacrifice. Cool. Alright, so nice. Let's see if you can go. Let's see if you can play defense on a pawn brigade. Let's see how well you fare against this. Alright, I think that was wrong again. I think that was wrong by you, good sir. The goodest of sirs. I mean, maybe you should have played with that thought though. Go here. Nah, yeah. No, that was wrong. That was unfortunately. Unfort, you were wrong. Yeah, we gotta study up on your calculations next, Caleb. When you get put in weird positions, I notice you tend to falter. Yeah, I probably would have, if I were you, I probably would have taken my knight. But at least you could double up my pawns and then have some counterplay that way. But now I'm gonna get my knight here. And we're gonna get it popping. I'm just gonna castle. Yeah, and I'm castling and I'm A-okay. A-okay, A-okay. Oh. I'm not castling. Now I probably still castle. Probably still castling. That was a good move. About to hit you with something nasty. But you're still cooked, my good sir. Je m'appelle, je m'appelle, je m'appelle. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch what? Just watch. Trust. Just watch, man. Just watch. Trust. Would you trust me? There we go. Oh, thought I blundered. Day. Okay. Too late, Eagle. I've already got this one in the bag. Bro is going to throw now for being overconfident. Nah. The gap is too far. Gap is too. All right, that one was a. I don't remember what happened. Oh yeah, that was a bad game for you. They made it up. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna stalemate against this guy. You are good, but I would work on applying pressure because I do not feel threatened. So I'm pretty like, you know, you don't make me. You aren't forcing me to make any mistakes. You know, I don't feel like like my heart rate isn't up. But you are for 500 rated. You should probably be 1100 at least. Yeah, you should probably be 1100. GG's, my man. GG's. GG's. All right, let's do some rainbow. Get some rainbow popping.
Can you tell which one of us is real and which one of us is AI?
How about now? Does this look real to you?
If you're the